I'm looking at your heart. It's broken. There needs to be more healing, more self-care, more illumination to the dark. I'm looking at two forces inside of you. I'm looking at you scared as a child. Those two forces inside of you are still yelling at each other, still giving each other the cold shoulder, still hurting with their words. I'm looking at two forces fighting against you inside of you. I'm looking at a new adventure that's about to pop up for you. This is an invitation into your inner world. It starts when you were born with your parents. It starts with the healing, the forgiveness for all the things that they did or didn't do to you, for you. I'm looking at you getting connected with nature, getting outside, touching plants, getting outside, sitting in the sun, sitting in the moonlight, smelling flowers, touching trees. I'm looking at more sex popping up for you. I'm looking at the painful wound from your mother. It still lingers, it still haunts you. There's a force inside of you that wants to return to nature, to go back to your animalistic nature. We want to honor that. This is where we howl at the moon. This is where we begin to live out in nature, bond with nature, bond with animals, bond with the trees, bond with the rocks, with the grass, with the dirt, with the sky, with the stars, with the planets. I'm looking at immortality, eternal life. There's a key inside of you. That key opens the door to eternal life and immortality. It's hidden deep inside of you. The access point to that is going to be through the child. This is your inner child. There's going to be some confrontation when it comes to that hurt, wounded child that's left back in your past, cold and alone on your timeline. We want to go back and we want to pick that hurt girl or boy up and we want to hold them and we want to tell them that you love them and that they're safe. We want to strengthen your connection with God. You want to embody God consciousness. The goal is to see into the mind of God, become God, act like God, talk like God, move like God would. I'm looking at the masculine and feminine energy inside of you is out of alignment. They're going in two separate directions. The goal is to master both of them and then redirect their attention and focus towards a new direction, unifying the fields of consciousness inside of you. When you do, looking at the sun coming out and kissing you right on the third eye. I'm also looking at owls. Owls are going to be extremely significant for you if you're going through a spiritual awakening. The owl represents the highest self, the Atman, the crystalline structure of your blueprint. The cat symbolizes the protective energy inside of you that wants to fight, that wants to have sex, that wants to replicate. So getting control of that and then harnessing that, using that and directing it towards art. So we want to begin to create art. This is awakening the inner artist inside of you. You need to go to water as soon as possible. You're going to sit there, you're going to turn your phone off, and you're going to stare into the water. You're going to let your mind relax, and you're going to listen for instructions. I'm looking at a period I'm looking at a spirit animal popping up for you. I want to make sure and honor that relationship. Treat them like they are your children, like they are your teachers, because they are. The first area that you must master is the heart chakra. So learning to open and activate the inner gateway, the inner doorway inside of you will lead to psychic abilities coming online that they don't even have names for yet. Things like telepathy, telekinesis, hydrokinesis, pyrokinesis. Learning how to control people's minds, learning how to read people's minds. All comes from the activation of the heart. In order for all this to begin, I'm looking at a tower moment must begin to take place in your life. Where we build your old life, we tear down to the ground. So make sure you're allowing old things to die off, people, places, and things. Allowing situations to change. Movement, freedom, peace. All of those things come from this. All great things come from the birth of chaos in our life. Chaos is the catalyst of change. Right now I'm looking at you locked inside a prison. Seeing the prison, seeing the bars is going to be the key to leaving that prison that you're locked in. What does it look like? What holds you in place? What are the ties that bind you? I'm looking at a binding together of the masculine and feminine energy. A sexual connection, unlike anything you've experienced before. This is a soulmate. This is a twin flame, a divine counterpart. This is what you all seek in life. Inner child is the key. Seek ye first the kingdom